Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, I wanted to do something a little bit different because I've done a lot of horror related videos in October, and I've also I've watched rewatching a lot of horror films in October, and coming into November I do love to rewatch a lot of films that are non-horror, and obviously into December I love to rewatch a lot of Christmas films and wintry films as well. So I've got a thing, like I just love to rewatch movies, certain movies that I love to watch at the autumn season. And I really don't know why. I think there's just certain films that just have that sort of that I kind of just dissociate with watching at the autumn season, or like it could be the case where it might not be a film that's set in the autumn season, but I just love to watch it at autumn anyway. It's all those kinds of reasons, and some of these are just no specific reason to why I just like off the bat watch these at autumn time, but just the ones I just randomly choose to watch at autumn time and stuff. And there's a lot of more other movies that I do watch time to time, every autumn and stuff. But these are just 10 of the movies that I love to watch at the autumn season, and all 10 films, if I am going to watch them, I would watch them at the autumn period of the year. So the first one, and no particular order, these are 10 of the films I would watch at the autumn season if I was to choose to watch them. 24-Hour Party People. Yeah, really good film this, with Steve Coogan. Really like this one. The biopic of Tony Wilson from Factory Records. Yeah, I think maybe the reason why I like watching this, well, I said there was no specific reason. There might be a bit of a different reason, but some of the films that I sometimes maybe watch at autumn, there's no specific reason. I just love to watch them at the autumn period if I was to choose to watch those films. But the reason I would say with this is because I love listening to a lot of the Manchester Factory Records music around this time of year. I love it, and this film pretty much hits the bill for that, really. And this is about the Hacienda, the opening of the Hacienda, and some of the bands that formed, Joy Division and New Order and so forth, Happy Mondays. So and all that music, particularly Joy Division and New Order, fantastic guys. Love listening to that at the autumn time of year. So it's 24-Hour Party People. Great film, that. And this film, whenever I watch it, I try and watch it around this time of year. I think this will be the 3rd November in a row where I'm watching this movie. Now with this, I think the reason why I would say I watch this at the autumn season, just because it's got that autumnal feel about it, and the film takes place shortly after the Halloween season as well. The Halloween season is at the start of the film, but then it's kind of set the autumn time of year, and it's great film to watch at a rainy day or a cold autumn night or something. And this is obviously all of these films, guys, you can watch at any time of year. I just love watching these films at around this time of year and stuff, and this is a prime example of that, and that is 2022's The Batman. Fantastic film, guys. One of my favorite films of all time. I'm gonna potentially do a Batman film ranking at some point down the line. I might try and suss that out for the new year, but blimey, 2 months left of the year. Crikey, it's flown by this year, definitely. But absolutely love watching this, even into the winter period. If I was to watch it again, shortly after watching it at this time of year. I'd happily watch this in winter as well, but specifically, just it's got like that autumn feel about it, and yeah, and it's a very great sort of like atmosphere to it, and yeah, love the score to this one. Love everything about 2022's The Batman. Woof, superb film, brilliant, brilliant. Can't wait for the sequel as well. Now, I'm kind of eating up my own words here, guys, because in one way I said there was no specific reason to why I watch these films in the autumn season, but I think with this one, again, there is kind of a reason why I would watch this one at the autumn season if I was to watch it, was because I saw this on the opening day of the View cinema in Halifax in about, I think it was about the 26th of October 2012, I think it was. And this was the first, I think this was the film that was sort of like the introduction of the View cinema in Halifax. And yeah, I remember watching it with my dad and my friend, and yeah, we had the time of our lives watching this on the big screen. Bloody hell, Skyfall, 007, James Bond, yeah. What a film, cracking film this, guys. I absolutely love Skyfall. My favourite Daniel Craig Bond movie, definitely. Yeah, bloody hell, great film this. I just, yeah, such a great, a lot of the Bond movies are just great comfort movies, aren't they? Really, really good. And yeah, majority of this film, I think, takes place in like, it's like kind of like in the, what is it? Is it like in like during the summer and stuff, but then 1 minute it'd be winter, and then the latter part of the film it'd be like set in the autumn period. And I think just because I watched it like later on in October 2012, I think that's kind of why it's got that resemblance of watching it this time of the year. So yeah, that's Skyfall, great film that. I need to possibly rewatch that one at some point, guys. I've not seen this probably 6-7 years ago when I last watched this, so definitely overdue rewatch that one, definitely. And actually, yeah, there's no specific reason for this one. I think just because, yeah, I just love watching this at like this time of year, and I think again I just love, and also the other thing is I just love to watch a black and white movie when I can around this time of year, and yeah, this is a good example of that, and that is The Lighthouse. Fantastic film, guys. Robert Eggers, what a man. Cannot wait for his interpretation of Nosferatu, which I think we're getting earlier on in the new year, and I of course will definitely be checking that out for my birthday and making a birthday cinema outing of that. But yeah, great film, this one. Great character study between, yeah, these two yeah, lighthouse keepers and that, and yeah, that do this work at this lighthouse for about 4 weeks, and then they're starting to feel a little bit at an all-time sort of low and stuff, at like this, you know, other illusions that occur. Sorry guys, I've just realised a couple of these films I've not really talked into much detail, but yeah, this film, yeah, as I said, it's got that real effective imagery and stuff, and also it's like the bittersweet like sort of rivalry between these two you know, like these two people that obviously like work together and stuff, played brilliantly by Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, and they're quite good friends as well, and yeah, it's like they're on and off sort of like rivalry as well, and yeah, that there's some great tension like built up in that as well. So yeah, that's the Lighthouse. Great film, that. Yep, and I guess I would watch this one at the winter period as well, but actually one of this director's other films, The Green Knight, I love watching that around this time of year as well. And yeah, not a real specific reason to this one, just again, I think it's one of those films that's got a bit of a like a, you know, it's kind of, it's a bit of an immersive sort of experimental sort of movie that I would choose to watch at this time of year. If not, it would be like the winter period, and that is A Ghost Story. Yeah, great film. I would say this film very much got a resemblance of one of Tarkovsky's films. Absolutely superb. A bit of a slow burn, a bit of a breeze, but something original, I feel. And it's really good film, this one. And great cinematography in there as well. And I think again, great like sound design and stuff, and some really good acting in there. Even though you're mainly focusing on this ghost throughout the film, but when the characters and the actors do pop up, they're still very good in there. So yeah, that is A Ghost Story. Great film, that. And yeah, I must admit, I do love watching a nitty gritty crime drama or revenge drama around like this time of year, and this being one of them. And it's again, it's got that real sort of like gripping, sort of dark feel about this film that I wouldn't really watch at the spring summer period, even though this is the sort of film you can watch all year round. I think it's just something about it, like I would just choose to watch it like say September, October or November. And that's Dead Man's Shoes. Brilliant film, guys. Absolutely incredible film. I really hope we're gonna get what you call it, guys, what is it again? The second sight edition of this in the new year. Oh, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? And yeah, that'll definitely be one I'll be picking up for sure in like the new year, if it was to be released in the new year, the second sight 4K edition. And yeah, some real brutal kills in here, guys. The main guy, Richard, played by Paddy Considine, gives a great performance in there as well. And the film I think was on a bit of a low budget, and it really paid off with such an incredible British film, one of my favorite films ever. And yeah, I've seen it at Tyneside Cinema last year as well. I've already watched it again this year. I think it was about a month ago, and I might even try and watch it again this year as well. So yeah, that is Dead Man's Shoes. Love that film. Always going to thank Jordan at Movie Worm for getting the words around about that film. Fantastic stuff. Dead Man's Shoes. And then, my favourite British film ever that I love to watch at this time of year. Again, this is a film you can watch at any time of year, but for some reason, I always choose like September, October, or November to watch this film. And I think there has been occasions where I would watch this at like the winter period as well. But yeah, it's a film where I've watched it in spring, summer, but whenever I watch a film around the autumnal season, this is one of my go-to films and my favourite British film ever. Bloody hell, love this. Kes, absolutely great film. I really hope that Eureka possibly give this a 4K reissue at one day. That'd be absolutely superb. I mean, the Blu-ray looks excellent as well, guys, but it would be awesome to see this get the 4K treatment one day. And yeah, just a great sort of character-driven drama, just an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. Ken Loach's masterpiece, and that's another thing I forgot to mention, guys. Ken Loach, there's a few of his films that I would watch at this time of year, this being a prime example. And yeah, the book I read, I think it was about September, October 2014 or something. Absolutely it's a wonderful drama piece, guys. My favourite British film ever. I might do a devoted review to this film one day, because it absolutely deserves it. And a great spotlight review. I mean, I know Stephen at Real Classic Film Reviews did a great review of this, but I think on my channel and stuff, it's definitely one I'd love to review at some point. And it is one of my favourite films ever, in my top 20, and set in Barnsley in the 60s, and it's about Billy Casper's school life, and part-time work life as well, and yeah, about the struggles he has every day going on, and then when he finds this kestrel and he befriends this kestrel, and yeah, it's a wonderful, beautiful drama to watch, but very devastating one at times as well. So that's yeah, Kes. And then yeah, I think this film, for the last couple of years, I watched this one at Tyneside Cinema. Actually, it was probably when it came out, and again, it was probably September 2019 when this was released. And yeah, Mark Jenkins has brought out 2 films now, and I've been super impressed with both of these movies. Again, his other film, is it Envy's Men? I would probably watch that around this time of year as well, but I picked this for like this video, and it's just a fantastic, again, bleak, yeah, like drama, black and white as well, shot in black and white. Is it yeah, I shot in 16mm, and the camera work, the techniques that go on into this film is superb. It's really crafted to a T. It's really good, and yeah, like again, the pacing is just spot on. Really, it's absolutely fantastic film. This bit from Mark Jenkins. Yeah, great film. Again, I've come back to this like either September or November, and just wonderful. One of the best films on the BFI label as well. And the main guy, Martin, played by, who is this? Edward Rowe. He delivers a great performance as this fisherman who feels that his business is being like sort of intruded by a couple of these tourists that are, I think, renting out this property, I think, and yeah, and then it kind of makes for a bit of a bittersweet rivalry between him and these tourists. So really, really great film as well. Couple of, yeah, quite shocking scenes in there as well that I did not see coming a mile off. So yeah, wonderful film that. Can't wait for Mark Jenkins' next film as well. So that's bit. And then the second to last one for this 10 films that I would watch in the autumn season. And again, woof, like Kes, one of my favourite British films ever. I mean, Kes is my favourite British film, but this is one of my favourite British films ever. Absolutely love it. I only watched it for the first time, I think it was about 2.5 years ago, when I saw it at Tyneside Cinema. Oh, is it? No, I watched it during the pandemic, but I think I really grown to appreciate it like at the autumn that autumn season. Well, autumn season, but also when I saw it that second time around, and then I watched it again and again when I bought this BFI 4K set of this, and that's Get Carter. Fantastic film, guys. One of the best British films, one of the best Michael Caine performances as well. And yeah, just a wonderful like British drama. The score is superb in this as well, from what's the guy's name? The music is by is it Roy Budds who did the music in this? I love that scene at the start when he goes on the train and that music playing in that opening title sequence. Absolutely love that. And yeah, just a great revenge drama with Jack Carter and, you know, trying to find out, you know, what happened to like his brother whilst he was away on business and stuff. And yeah, he kind of... the people that were involved in this like incident, he really gives Jack Carter really gives them like a piece of his mind for sure, definitely. And yeah, he doesn't hold back with some of the decisions that he makes in this film. Michael Caine puts on a superb stellar performance in this, and it is just fantastic. The actress in there as well, absolutely beautiful in this as well. I'm trying to think, she's called I think Glenda, forgot the actress's name, but yeah, she's absolutely beautiful in there as well. And the film set in Newcastle, some parts of Newcastle that obviously I've been to back and back to front really, it's interesting to see how it was like back in like the 70s and stuff, quite different to now. So yeah, that's Get Carter. Great film. Can't wait to watch that again. Can't wait to watch that again in the autumn period. And then the last one, Tarkowski's Mirror. Again, I could have picked actually, I'll tell you what, just move that to there. Yeah, I could have picked a couple of other of Tarkowski's movies, like I could have picked Ivan's Childhood, or the film Stalker, which is my favourite film of all time, because I do love watching them at the autumn season as well. But yeah, this film, again, just something about it that I love going back and forth to it at this time of year. And again, there's some like great wintry aspects in this film as well. Yeah, the thing with like the snow and stuff, great stuff, amazing like camera work, and just a great film to watch at like this time of year. If I was to pick one of Tarkowski's films, which pretty much near all of his filmography I would choose to watch, preferably at the autumn winter season. But yeah, just a personal film to Tarkowski, and some of the actors that play like multiple characters in this as well, and it's kind of done in like a non-linear sort of like narrative, and it just makes it all the more bewildering and fascinating to watch. Yeah, incredible film this, and just really great with the like sort of the imagery aspects and stuff. Yeah, wonderful film, that which I love watching at this time of year. That's Tarkowski's Mirror. And yeah, a couple other things though. I love delving into like Middle Earth and all things J.R.R. Tolkien at this time of year. And this is the first time I'm reading this in about 4 years. I've read it twice, but this is the third time reading this. And for the third time, I'm reading Fellowship of the Ring, which I will be moving on to reading The Two Towers and then Return of the King afterwards. But yeah, this is the third time I'm reading Lord of the Rings. Just absolutely adore it. Definitely going to be reading more of that tonight with a cup of tea and maybe a couple of biscuits as well. Superb. Great to read stuff that's related to Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings around this time of year. And I also love listening to the J.R.R. Tolkien, the Hobbits, the audio book read by Nicole Williamson. Absolutely love this. I think the Book of the Hobbit is absolutely fantastic, but I think I do prefer like this audio book. Yeah, just wonderfully spoken from Nicole Williamson, and yeah, just a great sort of one to put my headphones on and just be escaping to this other world. And yeah, just superb. Absolutely love this. Got this for an absolutely great price 4 years ago, and like I think it was like in an eBay auction 4 years ago. Great to like get this, and I'm going to definitely be delving into this one again like very soon this month. So yeah, that's the audiobook of The Hobbit from 1974, read by Nicole Williamson. So guys, yeah, that will do it for 10 films that I love to watch at the autumn period. And yeah, if anyone wants to do a video about like 10 films or how many films that you want to talk about that you love to watch in the autumn season, I would love to know all of that good stuff. And yeah, I would love to see like also what films you would watch at the autumn like time of year, if you had any go-to films you love to watch at this time of year. And yeah, like if you also want to leave a list of films that you love watching at the autumn season, you can leave that in the comments down below if you like to. And yeah, and I would just want to take the time to say, guys, thanks for all your continuous support on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. And I might even do a similar video to this. I might do a 10 films I love to watch at the winter season, possibly, that are non-Christmas related. But I do love watching Christmas films, of course, like in December. And yeah, I might do a video where I do 10 films I'm about to watch for the first time in autumn, and then give my brief thoughts of each movie afterwards. I might do something like that. So yeah, there's some content coming on the way in the not far distant future for the channel. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.